Today's video is about how you as a lucid dreamer can actually end up tricking yourself out of a successful lucid dream. I'm going to share some funny stories of how I, on accident, tricked myself out of a lucid dream, or a few of them, and then some tips that I wish I would have known and I should have done in those moments to really experience the lucid dream. Again, my entire channel is about lucid dreaming and astral projection, so if you're interested in learning more of that topic, go ahead and subscribe, get more information that way. But when I'm talking about losing that lucid dream awareness, or I'm talking about how you can actually trick yourself out of a lucid dream, I'll share a story of mine to give an example there. So when I had a lucid dream pretty recently, I had one of a friend of mine who I haven't seen in a while. I was at a party and he was far away from me, but I could tell he was coming for me, and he had a knife, and I could tell he was trying to stab me with this knife, but he was still very far away. I actually did a reality check right then and there, and I ended up counting more fingers on my hand. I don't know if I had 6 or 7, but I had more fingers. And then I looked away and I did the reality check again. At the same thing, I had multiple fingers, an extra finger or two. And I was like, okay, this is a lucid dream. Awesome. I can stop this, or I can basically leave. Or at this point, it's just all up to the imagination. It's up to the dreamer what's going to be happening in that situation. But you can control it then. So I was like, okay, this is awesome. My friend's coming at me with this knife, but this is a dream. And then I thought, okay, but if this is not a dream, and this guy's really coming at me with a knife, and I just stand here, I'm going to look super stupid. And again, if you've had lucid dreams and you've had this kind of inner dialogue, it might sound weird how I'm presenting it, but you'll know what I'm talking about when you say, like, okay, I just counted 6 fingers, but I don't know if this guy's really going to stab me, and I don't want to look stupid. And not that even people would think you look stupid if you're getting stabbed, but for some reason you're like, why would I just stand here? I should defend myself. And so instead of trying to have a fun lucid dream, I ended up thinking, okay, even though I have more fingers, and even though I know this is a lucid dream, I'm like, okay, my life's on the line here. I don't know if I can trust that this is a lucid dream with my life. Sometimes when I gain awareness, it's in settings that are not dangerous whatsoever. I don't have people coming at me with a knife. And so in this dream, I thought, even though I know it's lucid, I still don't want to risk my life on it, because what if it's not a lucid dream? And what if this is really happening and I don't do anything to defend myself? And so I tried to defend myself against this guy, and I lost complete awareness. That was the last thing I even remember that happened in that dream. I think I might have slept, a few more hours after that, and then I just woke up. And so I remember doing that all in the dream, but I don't remember anything that came after that. I lost awareness completely. Now, another version of that is, and this is maybe a little bit more common, is the flying, is when you're actually on the edge of a building or some kind of cliffside, or me specifically, I was on the edge of this like giant, enormous castle, and I was on the very top of it. And I looked down, and I was able to realize, I did a reality check, and I was like, okay, this is a lucid dream. I can just jump off of this and go. And then I was like, okay, but when you look over the edge in these dreams and it's real depth, everything feels extremely real. And so you're like, okay, this is dreaming, but I don't want to jump off this edge here. And what if I just jump off to my death and people just think I'm insane? And so I was like really trying to do these reality checks. And then I convinced myself through more reality checks, I was like, this is a dream for sure. And then as I jumped off of it, I looked at the ground and I immediately was going right for it. I started to panic. I actually started to yell in the dream. Like, I was kind of frightened. I was really frightened actually in the dream as I was falling. I was not able to have any kind of excitement or fun adventure in that lucid dream. I just jumped off this castle and I smacked the ground and just woke up immediately. And I was just really frustrated because, one, you need to know that it might feel real in the dream, but you're not going to be hurting yourself in real life. And so when you're looking over that edge, go for it, jump, have all of your intention and desire that you're going to accomplish and do what you're thinking about. Don't allow any of that doubt to creep in. Now, I've had countless lucid dreams where that did not happen, but those were just the few that I remember that when I allowed the doubt to creep into the lucid dream, it really impeded me from having a fun experience, or whatever experience you personally want to have. And I myself was frustrated because I'm doing a technique all night, and then I finally have the moment and I still didn't trust my instincts. And you just really need to trust your instincts. Do multiple reality checks. If you've done one and you're still questioning yourself, do another reality check. It doesn't take any time but a few seconds. And again, if those few seconds are what it takes to build a confidence enough to jump or to completely change your environment and just accept that you are the creator of this environment right now, you are not waking, this is obviously a dream. That's really going to help you have more of these experiences and also enjoy the experiences far more. You don't want to gain awareness in the dream and then not trust your instincts and then still be somewhat of a reactionary dream character when you could just literally be doing whatever you want to be doing. And as always, remember, this shit is so easy, you can do it in your sleep.